Yo, what's up guys? Milk and Cookies here, and today I have a game of Halo Reach on the map Sanctuary. The current game I'm playing is an MLG playlist called Territories, and basically for all you Call of Duty fans out there, Territories is pretty much the equivalent of Domination. So I was pretty pleasantly surprised to find out that this was actually like the game type Domination. This is my first game on Halo Reach in a long time, and luckily I haven't lost much of my luster, as you'll see throughout the game. But anyway, pretty much for those of you who don't know, Domination or Territories consists of 3 different points throughout the map, whether it be A, B, and C, or 1, 2, and 3. You want to capture and contest these points from the enemy team to make your score go up, while their score either stays the same or doesn't go up at all. So yeah, pretty much stays the same. Or it can like go up very slowly. So the best case scenario is you hold 2 out of the 3 points, and you pretty much just spawn trap the crap out of them. And yeah, spawn trapping is still a factor in Halo Reach, believe it or not. If you control 1 and 2, or like 2 and 3, you can still lock the enemy team in their base and still hold them out. And that's pretty much on any map, not even just Sanctuary itself. But as you can see, the points 1 and 2 are within these little rock areas, so they're actually pretty hard to get guys when they're capturing the points. So they really make you go in there and get nitty gritty and really go for the close quarters and instead of the long engagements. The number 3 point is inside that little arena that you guys can see, and pretty much things just get really close quarters in there. There's a couple of ramps, so there's not much you can do to stop enemies from kind of pouring in, besides just throw nades and keep your shots really accurate. Because in MLG, pretty much the DMR rules the gunfights. If you can keep a slow and steady pacing with your shots, you can really be successful in any MLG game type, whether it be Slayer, Flag, Territories, anything of that matter. One thing that I really have come to really love about Halo Reach is that, like Black Ops, you can really disengage from engagement if you're not, in the best position. Like you saw back there, I was outnumbered 2 to 1, and there was not really a chance for me to win. So I used my armor ability Sprint to really run away from the engagement, get a better position, and then I picked up 2 quick and easy kills. That's something that I really, really appreciate in Halo. Like, you can pick and choose your engagements wisely, and then if you feel so inclined, you can disengage. And that's one thing I really think that Halo 3 and Halo Reach actually got very right. As you can see, this team, I mean, they're alright, like, gameplay-wise, but I feel like they have no chemistry at all. Fortunately, I'm playing with 2 buddies of mine, and we usually run MLG together, so we have a lot of good strategies together. We know a lot of the callouts. And that brings me to my next point. The callouts in Halo are by far the most significant thing that you can do as a team. To know the positions on the map, to know where weapons spawns, to know where objectives are, and to be able to give accurate callouts will carry your team to victory. So, for example, say right now, like that little middle portion we call arena. If we say 2 guys in arena, 2 guys in arena, and one of them has a rocket launcher, everyone knows, to take the upper routes, to flank, not to run in the middle blindly and, hoping to pick up an easy kill. Or if you say 1 guy's in blue base, top ramp with a sniper rifle, everyone immediately knows that, there's a guy right up top in the blue base and he's got a long distance weapon. So to really use cover and to move wisely and to make sure that you're in proper cover. So without, I mean, it's hard to explain Halo to people who really haven't played it before, and that's why I'm really glad I'm getting back into the game, because to be able to give some new information to new players at Halo and to really give out new tips and strategies, it's something for me too. That's something a little new and different. I'm really used to the Call of Duty franchise, so Halo to me is it's kind of like that weird brother no one really likes to hang out with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm back to the game, but I'm still learning the ropes myself. Now, fortunately, I have friends who are actually very good at the game and can help me get back into the flow of things really quickly. But other than that, Halo's a very steep learning curve, and it's not like Call of Duty at all. So if you are watching this gameplay and you're like, wow, Halo looks really cool, I'm going to get it because I think I'm good at Call of Duty, I would think twice before really getting it. Probably you should play it at a friend's house before you pick up this game and pay whatever it is now, the $50, $60 price tag that it is. Because people are very good most of the time, and you will be killed a lot before you really, are back and you can compete with these top-notch players. I just wanted to kind of talk about the MLG playlist really quickly and give you guys the rundown on that. The MLG playlist consists of, hold on, let me check the stats real quick. Okay, you have a 110% damage resistance, so you have a 10% damage resistance than normal. That allows you to take 1.2 more DMR shots than usual, so you do have a little bit more shield strength. Your health recovers 10% quicker, your jump height is 10% higher, and all your weapons except for the DMR are just a tad bit weaker. That's what this Halo multiplayer website's telling me. So that's, MLG is a pretty different playlist than what most people are used to, whether you play Objective, Slayer. I mean, I see a lot of people in Big Team Battle, so I don't know what you play. But MLG is a game type where you really need to be effective with the precision weapons. And if you can be effective with the precision weapons, you will have a much better chance of doing well in the game type. As you can see, it's all about getting the marksman headshots, taking your time, placing your shots very carefully while in cover. The best case scenario is you're behind cover where only your head is accessible to being fired upon. Although the head does take the most damage, it's also the smallest part of the body, so it makes your enemy your enemy's job of hitting you much more difficult, while you can hit him much easier. So that gives you the bigger advantage. Also, the weapon spawns in MLG are a little bit different. On territories and other objective game types, the weapons are actually different themselves. I know on Slayer, there is an evade power up in the middle, instead of like where the number 3 flag is. However, if you flip it on flag, there's a rocket launcher. So that brings me to my final point. To be a good player at Halo, you need 3 things. You need a solid team with solid teamwork. You need to learn the maps, and you need to learn the callouts. And then finally, you need to learn the weapon spawns. The weapon spawns on Halo can spawn, like I said, sporadically throughout playlists. So to know where the power weapons spawn can easily turn the tide to your favor. So, if your team's down 3 kills and you pick up that fresh rocket launcher, that's really going to make a difference in winning the match. And, if you know when that sniper rifle is going to spawn, then that's really going to make a difference in winning the match. And, sword, shotgun, certain power-ups, all that stuff really makes the difference in the match. So with all that aside, guys, the game's pretty much about to wrap up. We're, about a minute left. We're up by about 800 points, which is a little bit ridiculous. I'm not certain about my final kill death ratio, but that doesn't really matter. But that's about it, guys. I have a couple more Reach games to post. That montage has been delayed for a little bit. It's going to be coming out real soon, but that'll be ready as soon as possible. And other than that, guys, I want to say thanks for watching, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.
Hill contested. Territory lost. 30 seconds remaining. Territory captured. Hill contested. Territory captured. 10 seconds remaining.